The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson.
Here we go.
And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And for Seattle, we've got Rollins. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jackson. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams indoors. Each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Cuts it 5 from 18. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Caldwell Pope finds Wells. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Lillard against Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Lillard from outside. They grab their own miss. Rollins. And slam dunk by Rollins.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Morant against Lillard. Edey trying to break free. And it's Morant missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Lin kicks to Lillard. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 25 points per game. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Edey rebounded by Jackson. Seattle leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Pass to Edey. And that one drops. Edey's got 8 points.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Here's Edey. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Edey with a screen on Lin. Back to Edey. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Here's Jackson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Seattle. To the inside, Lynn with the steal. And here's the fast break on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Aldama passes to Morant. And here's Jackson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Lynn. Jerome against Jackson. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. There's Lynn with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Jerome. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And for Memphis, they're shooting an impressive 60% early. So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Memphis making a change here. Konjar's checked in. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
On the wing, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Seattle trails by 3. That's a 2 from Lillard. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. To the paint, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Lynn from long range. Aldama with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Right side, Jackson. Konjar up top. Pocket 6. Jackson a screen on Lillard. He was all alone on that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lillard against Jerome. And it's Lillard missing. Out to the wing from about 19 feet. And And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Damian Lillard out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And there's Jackson, and it's Rollins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Lin from long range, and the 3 ball is good. Lin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. I like Ty Jerome, DB. He gives his team valuable lineup flexibility.
That's exactly right, Kevin, because he can play the 1 guard, he can play the 2 guard, you can have him run your team for long stretches when your lead guard needs a rest. This guy is incredible.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jerome passes to Jackson. Right at the free throw line, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Conchar finds Clark. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clark's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Clark outside. Here's Aldama. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Jerome. The 3 drains it from beyond the arc. Jerome's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
There's Jackson with the 3. The offensive rebound on the wing. Jackson stolen by Jackson. Here's Aldama, defended by Thybulle. Conchar, the pass to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Determined Jackson Jr. there through the contact.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Seattle. Trailing by 10. Wasted no time on that one. Lin's got 12.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Jackson. Got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Lillard outside. Puts up a 3, and again, Seattle with the triple.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. On the wing, Jackson. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Seattle. Chris Anderson has checked in for Jackson. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Jeremy Lin. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Clark. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for John Concho. And it's John Morant in for Ty Jerome.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. That bucket in no time at all.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Morant looking around. Here's Edey, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Both good from the line that time. Seattle trails by 9, and it's Thibault in the corner. Shoots over Wells. The quick look, no good that time. And Aldama has it in the corner. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Three-pointer, Lillard, and again, Seattle with the triple.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Lillard against Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Great dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
1:04 left in the first half. Lillard against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edey. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pippen for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And this is the first they're seeing of Seattle, hoping to tip off the season right.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And Seattle making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Zach Edey. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. A 3-ball by Morant.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Jackson from long range. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's
Look, any team would be thrilled to get Lillard. The big-time shot making, the leadership, he just adds so much. You know they're excited about this.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops in this score. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Let's go courtside. There's some news on Zach Edey. What's the status?
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Pippen kicks to Thibault. Back to Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. It's stolen by Thibault. On up the court. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Edey with a screen on Jackson. Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Jackson. Wells grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Pass to Edey. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now off the inbound, and the dunk by Edey. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Seattle. It's a 3-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The 3 from Morant. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Thibault driving the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope, right wing. Wells passes to Caldwell Pope. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the first time out of the game calling for Seattle. Damian Lillard's checked in for Jackson. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's Seattle with another.
Every defender's nightmare when playing this team. Lillard just with better offense.
Lillard against Morant. Edey with a screen on Lillard. To the middle. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 22 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nailed from three-point land.
Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
Out to Morant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Seattle leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. Now, here's Wells. Tight defense on him. And it's Morant missing.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep...
Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
And Anderson can fly. His athleticism is really special for a man that size.
To the wing on the left. Wells wide open. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's Pippen. Thibault kicks to Pippen. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Pippen's got the lead up to 6 now for Seattle.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Thibault kicks to Pippen. Inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Pass to Edey. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Misses the 3. Seattle leading by 6. Seattle calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Different look for Seattle. Jerebko's checked in, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Scottie Pippen. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. Up top, Morant, defended by Lin. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for John Morant. Jackson passes to Aldama. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Aldama's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Here's Jerebko. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jerome with it. 6 points for him. Jackson passes to Aldama. Jackson, a screen on Anderson. Back to Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Clock at 4. Shoots over Lynn. Conchar can't get it to go. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
The shot's good from Jerebko.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Down low. Back to Jerome. 24 seconds left in the third. Aldama can't hit. Seattle leading by 7. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Seattle in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Anderson, Damian Lillard out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Jerebko in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Lillard against Jerome. Jerome with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. No good on the shot. Seattle leading by 7. He's covered by Clark. Jerome with the rebound. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And Seattle shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And Seattle leads by 9.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Pass to Clark. With some arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lynn against Jackson. A nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got the lead up to 9 now for Seattle. Pass to Jackson. Got a piece of it. He's covered by Clark. And Clark over to help. Lillard outside. Now Jerebko cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Seattle lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
At the top of the key, Clark, 4 on the shot clock. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Aldama. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Aldama's got 10 points in just the second half. He's covered by Clark. There's Lynn with the 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Aldama finds Jerome. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Aldama passes to Jackson. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. To the inside. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Clark outside. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Lynn. Jackson misses.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Inside. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Puts it up from 7, and another basket for Seattle.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Jackson, oh, that is a big-time jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Jerome, trying again, and he hits the jumper.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Seattle. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kenny gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He gets it to go.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Rollins checked in for Seattle. Taylor comes in for Chris Anderson. Memphis also making some changes. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Jackson.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Taylor inside, or by Wells, does not go in. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Morant. A floater, and down it goes.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Lillard, and there's the drive.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage, skilled at drawing contact.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Edey with a screen for Jackson. Takes the 3, knocks down the 3.
And the big man going off in the clutch. Jackson Jr. knew it was do or die time.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Count it! Here's Lillard. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The three goes down.
3 points.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
52.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now Edey puts up a 3. Got it.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that...
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. Looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. And I think once I came out aggressive like that, they just started to react. And, I just let the defense make the plays for me. I see that weak side come in, I was making the plays. And I was just trying to keep them off balance. Once I saw the ball going in and I had a good rhythm to the game, if they help, make the right play. If they don't, be aggressive and go score. And it worked for me all night long.
Thanks so much, Dame.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.